Oh, say, can you see
Now you, Bailey.
by the dawn's early light
Wow, how beautiful, just like our heroes.
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
So Brainwave started about 13 years ago. My daughter was actually accidentally shot in the head, and she was put on life support, not expected to live. We took her off life support and she lived. So the bikers and the community came out and helped us, and we decided to pay it forward. So about 13 years ago, I had some crazy idea to start Ride the Brainwave. My name is Jody Furkovich, and I actually am just a volunteer. We do a motorcycle ride, we do a 5K, we do a UTV ride, we do a Jeep rally, and then we have all the vendors here. We have the bounce houses, all of the families and just the public comes out, and then the proceeds from this event go back to these families so that it can help them with medical bills, or we have a lot that need care that insurance doesn't cover. So we'll do, pay for therapy, or a lot of our kids go out of Utah, so we pay for flights for them to go to New York or to Boston's hospital or different areas that they need to get to.
He was born with hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, which is basically he had a hypoxic event that happened shortly before birth. They believe it was a possible umbilical cord accident. And as a result, he's since been diagnosed with quadriplegic cerebral palsy.
We have to go to Philadelphia 1 to 2 times a year, and they help us pay for that flight. I don't know what I would do without them. Bailey's stable. She still has cancer, but we hope for the best, and she's doing awesome.
He's 5 months old. When he was about 2 weeks old, we had to rush him into the hospital for pulmonary atrophy. Basically, it means that his heart isn't connected to his lungs, and so he's going to need surgeries for the rest of his life just to put cadavers and refix the plumbing as he gets older.
This is our beautiful daughter. She just turned 3. Kinsley was diagnosed with absent corpus callosum and then a diaphragmatic hernia. We were only given a 5% chance of survival, and she beat it. We spent quite a bit of time in the NICU. And we are here also because Kinsley, this last October, we found out that her retinas are deteriorating and that there is nothing that they can do about it. So they gave us about a year left of eyesight. So we are trying to make the most before her world goes dark so that she can see and experience everything that a little 3-year-old should.
I'm Carolee, and this is Austin, and we are Austin's Army. He was actually born with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, but we didn't get his diagnosis until a week before he turned 7. So up until he was 7, we thought he was just a happy, healthy kid. And then he started falling. It's a muscle disease where his muscles aren't able to repair themselves. And so your muscles just basically break down and turn into scar tissue. And because your heart and your lungs are muscles as well, then eventually they go out. So the usual prognosis is late teens, early 20s, and he just turned 20. So considering his diagnosis, he's doing extremely well. We're just grateful for Children on the Earth, It's not a charity that does once a year. It's friendships that last throughout the year, and they stay in touch and they stay in contact with you, and they really genuinely care about these kids, and you know that they're a phone call away.
She was diagnosed with a rare brain disorder when she was 5 days old, because she started having seizures. Her diagnosis is lissencephaly, meaning her brain is completely smooth, just like an egg. So she's developmentally delayed and suffers from seizures, but definitely doesn't let her stop in life, that's for sure. They told us we'd be lucky if she turned 1. Like I said, she's 6. We're so grateful for Children in the Earth for putting this on for us. This helps us get things that Emma needs that insurance doesn't cover. This year our goal is to get her to intense physical therapy, which insurance doesn't cover, and she's having hip surgery next week. So we really need her to get this therapy. So thank you, Children in the Earth. We appreciate everything you do.
It's nice even just to know that you have a support system that cares about you, and that is even more priceless than anything you could put a number on.